Alright, cool. So in this video, we're going to go over installing Kubernetes on Ubuntu 20.04. I'm doing this on KVM. You can use Qemu, AWS, EC2 instances, Azure. Doesn't matter as long as you're using Ubuntu 20.04. Let's see real quick. We are using the Calico network. The GitHub repo is here, and I'll have this linked. This does work on CentOS 7. Don't recommend it because that hit end of life. I will update it for Rocky eventually as time allows. It does work for Raspberry Pi, K3s specifically. But yeah, let's jump into it. So let's pull up all these terminals. We're going to run a 3-node cluster. Play. Let's use this one to see where we're at. You definitely will see secrets here. I'll blow those out. Well, I'm going to blow out the entire cluster, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, cool. And we're there. All right. Okay, there's our master. I did run updates and all that shit beforehand because these are all development, so they're obviously outdated when I revert back to certain snapshots. So updated that shit so we can move on. I did update the host names, and I did add the other guys here, so that way when the Linux kernel starts writing packets, we're able to find our hosts. You could obviously substitute for internal DNS or external DNS, resolving to your internal IPs. Okay, anyways, let's jump into root because I recommend installing all of this as root. The scripts will stop you if you do try. Actually, you know what, shit, we'll just do it. Git container cd Ubuntu. Okay, and just for fun, let's throw in a worker node. Cool, must be run as root. Okay. Oops. Okay, there we go. All right, we're here. So let's kick this one off first. We want to run the master Calico because we are using the Calico network. Okay, let's kick this one off. It will try to delete Docker or anything like that and then reinstall everything as it should be. Okay, let's go ahead and kick off a worker node. And let it do its thing. Ooh, that is taking its sweet ass time. I've only seen this happen a few times, but when you kick them all off at the same time, sometimes things stall. Like this guy down here is definitely having issues. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, I guess I didn't need to interfere. Cool. Let's check performance. These guys should be running pretty thin. Yeah, 2 CPUs, memory, 4 gigs. So with the Kates cluster, I recommend at least 4 gigs. You can run lower. So like for an AWS instance, you could do like T3 small, like 2 cores and 2 gigs of RAM. And you can even drop it down low on EBS for hard drive space, because typically I'll mount like an NFS share, or you could do block. I mean, originally I did develop this way back with a SAN device just for their plugin, but you definitely can do NFS. That's actually how K3s is running currently for persistent storage. So yeah, have fun with that. It is all development. You could run it as production, but make sure you've hardened the host before you go and do that. Okay, so right now we can see Docker's installing here. We're pulling an image, running it. Cool, it's done. Okay. If I had to guess, the worker nodes are definitely going to complete. Maybe not. This guy was stalling, but I assume that one worker nodes will finish first. But yeah, the main reason why I'm doing this is so a lot of you guys that are trying to get in cloud, that you're trying to get more into like the container world, this is a fast way of doing it on your home labs. So that way you don't have to spend money on DigitalOcean or AWS or basically on-prem, so you can mess it up as many times as you want and rebuild it as needed. If you are interested on the hosts themselves for an automated install, we could jump into that as well later. CentOS 7 was definitely automated. You can do the same thing with Ubuntu with pre-seed files and all that. I've actually got a repo in there for Kali Linux, all automated installs, pre-seed file, all that stuff. Anyways, yeah, we can do that if enough people ask for it. So yeah, looks like we're still waiting for master. Worker nodes seem to be done. We just need the secret to share so we can join these nodes to the cluster. Let's see. Yeah, just give this a second. But we'll check Docker's here. Cool, we're good. Alright. So far we're not pegged on resources. And again, this is with 2 cores and 4 gigs of RAM. Is it the host that's bottlenecked? Nope. Hey, there's our secret. Okay, cool. Cool. That actually kicked off. Nice. So sometimes this will fail just because we don't have nodes on here yet. We need to get that secret over to our nodes. Let's hurry and do that. So there we're checking our nodes. Looks like one finally did join. Second one has joined the cluster. Okay, cool. And there they are. Our master with our control plane is ready to go. We can see our 2 worker nodes. Okay, cool. Let's check our pods. Oh my god, there we go. Okay, so this might take some time to initialize, but basically we're using the Calico network. You do have a Calico CTL pod, so you can start defining your network and all that fun stuff. Some other shortcut commands we could probably run. Let's do... we don't have any certificate authorities installed. I mean, we could do services. Yeah, so this is our internal, the whole BGP internet stuff. It's a layer lower. So you have your, let's say 192.168.1.1 network on the actual hosts. Then the cluster runs on this 10.96 subnet, and the kernel will route all this shit. Typically, when you're running this within a network, a lot of nodes, you want to set jumbo frames for MTU, which is like 9,000, default's like 1,500. 9,000 is going to help because you have the TCP packet for the regular 192 subnet, and then within that, well, that packet's going to have headers, right? And then you're going to have an inner packet that's going to have your Kubernetes routing, and that's going to have its TCP packet content. So jumbo frames are going to make things move a lot faster. If you have questions, Google that. Networking is its own thing. Let's see if our pods are done. We're almost there. But yeah, you can like download test YAML files and run it. You can use Helm, whatever you want. Let's say we need a user though. I think I have it here. Yeah, user administration. I haven't run this in a while, so let's see if it works. Okay, cool. So let's say you have users that want to play with your cluster, but you don't want to give them admin access. Let's just do this one. User, and again, you're going to see secrets. This whole cluster is going to be gone in like a few minutes, so yeah, I'm not worried about you guys seeing this. Let's do, I don't know, what kind of user do we want to use? Let's use Bob. Wow, my bad. Cool. Bob's not found, and now Bob's got a file. Uh-oh. Well, we just created a user called ls. God, what was I thinking? Hang on. I think we can just delete that. Yeah, we can. -d. Okay, cool. So it was never admitted. Okay, let's try that again. Applying Bob cert. Please enter username. Oh, forbidden. I think I typed it in wrong. Or this has changed since last time I remember it. Nope, that's it. Cool. So I just typed in the password wrong. So yeah, Bob's file's here. You're going to give him his config file. That'll look like this. They will dump this. Yeah, they'll dump this into their config directory, and then Bob can start querying the cluster without admin privileges. Anyways, if you have questions, please ask. Oh yeah, smash and like that subscribe button. All right, bye.